For Ghana is in the news again. This is how BBC has reported on Ghana's parliament passing anti-LGBTQ plus bill. Now, you kind story, no? Here we are. The most important thing for me, a reaction, how the whole world are reacting to this, because BBC for the report, no, aba. And then first time we have Mr. subscribing, now click the notification bell on so. Latest news be about onsa ebeka na miguswa kai was a corporate logistica vehicle management company Ghana ha, first of its kind. Me say it makes no sense so we spend thousands of dollars at their top cargo vehicle to say Sprinter to 40-footer car and I say obeto ahwian car kesiye no ahyepe dia ba Ghana na o de ba Ghana no o de car na hye obi a wonye trustworthy nsem unim no wo bia o de ahye ne nsem say onfanye sales amount. You are risking your investment. Faka no emma a vehicle management company like corporate logistica. Omwankasa wa professional drivers a wombetwi car no. Omwankasa ebe maintenance o car no, omeye insurance for the car. Ejuma wo ho car no be ya wo omwankasa air monitor. Na wa car no ye ode no every month ye be ma waketua 2 times. Ye all the stress involved in sa ejuma ye famo mo no monye ejuma ne ma. Take advantage of this if you want to invest in Ghana. You Ghana new approach now person creating investment or money with more. Take advantage of this. 059 8022 033 from now new monchwe nkomo. Oba na unim se ni etwisa aka asakese na corporate logistica is there for you. Unity's Ventures in Kupefie. Na mama wati asiye say your skin is the largest organ on your body. Take very good care of your skin. 059 800 3891. So we hear perfume bia wo wiase mu a frɛ Unity's Ventures obepe bia ma. Na fofora aba Zent Rent GH. Mono chiao. New application in Ghana called zentrentgh.com. And as oko Google and answer be type Zent Rent GH. Obehu application no download it. O your landlord and a tenant upe baby pa atena umpe stress, all the stress involved in agent fees ne nyamana. Zent Rent GH is for you. Create an account with them, upload the house, add prices. Tenants ne su create accounts no ba obehu ne ni je ho a straight WhatsApp ono bekasa, and then you settle and then you do all the processes. They're very, very, very simple. Now yembra nsem mu ose Ghana's parliament passes anti-LGBTQ plus bill. Right? So this is coming from a year in team BBC. We share omo in team for you anyway, in team for you enim no mo dey atale ho. I say the parliament in Ghana has approved a new bill criminalizing homosexuality and the promotion of LGBTQ plus activities. It proposes that identifying as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, or queer be punished by up to 3 years imprisonment. The bill also introduces a duty to report prohibited acts to police. Also, religious leaders have pressured President John Dramani Mahama, who still needs to ratify the legislation, to strengthen anti-gay laws since he came to power last year. The ban has been sharply criticized by international organizations, including Human Rights Watch, which said it placed LGBTQ plus people's lives at risk, while also encouraging citizens to surveil and denounce one another. Also, same-sex relationships have been banned in Ghana under laws dating from the British colonial era. In an address to Parliament, the bill's sponsor, Reverend John Intimfojo, said it would protect Ghanaian family and cultural values. He said the new bans would make existing laws more robust, more encompassing, and more stringent in dealing with the practices of LGBTQI. Anyone who identifies as an ally, a general term for a supporter of LGBTQ plus people, could also face a prison sentence. So this is what is coming from a year BBC or report on LGBTQ. People are not happy. People obviously will not be happy. And so let's read comments and see what people all over the world are saying about this particular thing. I'll say, we say, of course, as people are not happy, some people also be happy. You know, I'll say, finally, Ghana is standing firm on our values. This isn't about hate. It is about protecting our culture, families, and the future of our children. We have our own traditions and beliefs, and we have every right to decide what's acceptable in our own country. Western pressure does not change basic reality. Respect to Parliament for listening to the people. And also, Obiso say South Africa, or say black South Africans here are pained that Ghana still stands as the only country with humans. Before you talk to any African country, make sure you get to work. Or say Africans legislators have plenty of time to discuss the small issues and shy away from real problems. How can LGBTQ issues be of greater priority than tackling urgent and persistent socioeconomic crisis? And you see, for people who support LGBTQ, that argument we are making, it makes everything sounds funny. It makes everything sound funny. That argument here, it makes everything sound funny. Oh, and yeah, or Maya Mumu, think of your socio-economic crisis. And then Jay-Z no can ask him, or say, I can walk and chew gum at the same time. The fact that you people think, say, because we have socio-economic crisis, we shouldn't be concerned about things that we believe are moral and things we see as cultural. No? You people are just funny. It makes no sense. So because of socio-economic crisis, if we think that something is not morally upright, you don't expect us to address it. And in what order? Okay, we have problems. We have socio-economic crisis. We have cultural problems. We have moral issues. Who do you think you are to show us which one we should address first? In what order are you telling us, say, and we have socio-economic crisis, and so if we've had an opportunity to address a moral issue, we should leave the moral issue and go attend to the socio-economic crisis. I don't understand. Omo support LGBTQ, no? Omo resist arguments now. It makes no sense to me. Why are you dictating to us that because we have socio-economic crisis, we shouldn't address certain problems? We address the problems as we face them. Socio-economic crises are not problems you can address immediately. It takes time. It takes years, it takes decades, centuries to address socio-economic crisis. So what? If we think we have a moral issue and we have to address it immediately, we should wait for thousands of years to address the socio-economic issues before we come to address the moral issue or the cultural issue. Are we serious at all? I mean, please. The argument the supporters of LGBTQ, it is not a good argument. You can come again, but those your arguments, they are not good. Also, since Dr. Kwame Nkrumah died, we now have his replicate who don't bow to Western pressure, but do the will of his people, Ghana. John Dramani Mahama is the second best president, and he will change the fate of Ghana. God bless my homeland, Ghana. Obviously, Ghana is defined by its strong morals and rich culture and traditions, which command respect across the world. We won't allow any Western imports that doesn't align with our moral values. We were created as male and female. And you see, there's one thing about Ghana that I am loving. The fact that, and it's not even only Ghana. There's one thing about, okay, it's something I'm currently seeing in Ghana, right? So I can speak on behalf of Ghana. And then on behalf of West Africa, yes, I can at least say that. There's one thing that's currently happening that I like. The fact that we are beginning to appreciate our own and we are beginning to fall in love. For the very first time, Ghana ni enama brochiri no washe ni kente ana Ghana taria. There is some pride. But first, no, uye Ghana ni na washe traditional attack rana. Yehu se uye krasini. Muni amokai. First, no, you dare not as a Ghana ni se obeshe fugu edi akwa asorimpo. You be seen as a traditionalist. You dare not. So be share African prints e dey akwa so but so far over the years ubehune say we have pride in our cultural things. Even it has now adia nanka first nkrofo behun say e abosom sem na kra no. Now we've even accommodated it in our, our churches. First, no be share cultural attire. You want to say, we dear abusum sem. Now, so when even churches allow cultural days where people will dress culturally. Obi be share batakali as batakali na nanga first say comfort share batakali as or they call won sa ya santo batakali ni bi as or they call akon na nyama no. And the Christo need to me share. And we don't see it as you not believing in God. And it's this one thing about Ghana I am proud of. The fact that we've fallen in love. Now it has gotten to a point where that even shows you are rich. Look at how now every Ghanaian active. Listen, I'll be reporting a lot on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Enra London town hall meeting. I'll be reporting a lot on it because a lot of videos about town hall meeting. Now, Osha one thing about town hall meetings now, and Nancy Mahama Kobebia is that it's how we blend Ghanaian cultural symbols. Ubonse Mahama Kasana so ne background no some jinyame symbol bi wom. And Nancy Yasen Mahama call World Health Organization. Okomomo eye okochomo friends saying okomo gift na what they come on na ye Ghanaian edinkra symbols. And then Mahama te platform so no kasa ohwe background na obehu Ghanaian symbols bi our platform bi no kasa platform na wo kasa wo so ne kra no ye de kente na akata ho. It's how we've now fallen in love and we are proud of our culture. To the point where and the Ghana ni kram pese ye better say Ghana ye ni abrofo no ebomu aye bibi. Ghanaian companies, people are vouching for Ghanaian companies in this country to even take over from abrofo companies. No, the Ghana ni chinkran so better say you see company be your Bruni company or no manage your resources be Ghana 4% the Ghana ankasa. Or 2 can civil society organizations need be more can. Old chief justices can. Old speaker of parliament nini na can. They are all moving towards, and you see it is something that I personally think, you see, because you see one thing about and let me there's a book I'm currently reading, right? And the title of the book is The Power of Now. Okay, this is one of the videos I didn't want to be long, but it looks like it's going to be long. Now, the title of the book I'm reading is The Power of Now. And the book is about spiritual enlightenment, and then it's about, in the background of book, referring Eckhart Tolle. Eckhart Tolle. It's one of the books that Oprah Winfrey, I can say, one of the books is Sesana Brabo. Now, the book it talks about spiritual enlightenment. Now, one thing I've noticed in life, and it say, for every single person who has gotten into the light and has been enlightened spiritually, one thing about them is that they now get to fall in love with their nature and who they are. Into be first no nebia oni my dear man nije. But ebedru baby no, and we all have those friends. Obedu baby na wadamfo bi wo hwe nenim to hu se wasesa. Hu se na adwen asesa for the good. Hu se enyama bia nanka wadamfo no wogidi no sisia wonji ndi biom. Wan kasa wutie me no ebedru mre bi hu ne se if you get yourself into nature, into things that are natural, you feel at ease. So you always want to be around plants, you always want to be around water bodies, you always want to be around nature, like mountainous areas. Why would you know? Probably you've noticed that thing. It's because you've now been enlightened and you've now gotten into your spirit. The light where God wants you to be on, you've now gotten into that spirit. And for any person who has been on a spiritual enlightenment journey biano, ubehunu say you get to accept who you are, you get to accept where you come from, and you are now proud of who you are or where you come from. Even if people don't respect you, you are proud of your home. Itubehunu say, we are Santinia, we are proud Ashanti. We are Evenia, you are now proud Eve. Uko baby a ferisa obeka woka. Now so ebia nanka first no uko baby a yesi koka twi a na o ferry say ye behu ne se me krase ni. Now so when there ferry ope chance crack is because you've seen the light. Spiritually, no, you've been enlightened. Now what I'm trying to say is that Ghana has gotten to that path. It's been a long time coming, but this country has gotten to that path where we've started and we've now been enlightened. That is why a lot of, you see, things are going good for Ghana. I say we are getting good PR, we are doing this, the whole world, I say lead Africa bibiba Ghana ni. We are on the spiritual enlightenment path. And in the fullness of that spiritual enlightenment path, no, we will be very proud of the country we come from. Say we started, Ghana ni ashasiye a Ghana taria na amane nije. And there just a Ghana ni nya opportunity bi obe fran into my papa bi. And the Ghana ni fran to my pano nam kroma yehu ne se wo no na wa dress papa no. Now so first no name this how. Meboa mo nkan dem se meboa. That being said, Mr. Remo, mumpe mo Ghanaian jersey. It shows patriotism. As we are talking about being a Ghanaian, wear the Ghanaian jersey. Fre 0544 2323338. Now on shipping jersey ni be embro. Wherever you are in the world, what you say? Obepe jersey na bro. Nebo onye ding. Jersey no ni gold one na media ni miniji ho pa, but eya na microphone so tre say white one nso ye fe. Media mechanic gold one no ena me wo mienu. Gold one no na me mato mienu. But white one nso microphone friend the spider jersey. And also efe mumpe binamonto. But basically that's what I'm trying to say. So once you get to know yourself and you get on that spiritual path, you are proud of your culture, you are proud of your morals, you respect yourself, you set rules and you set grounds for yourself. Penema abrofone ma metrel dia wo onye. They will feel say a yema no, that is what you do. Anyway, Montreal Madrid.
For book now at that screen is on your friend the Ghanaian investor. This is your most practical guide. A better senior obe investi ewo Ghana. Now a lot of people don't know, but you will be a friend of the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now Ghana Stock Exchange, we investi ewo Ghana Stock Exchange more. What it simply means, and it's a udi usika investi in some companies be a listed ewo Ghana. Companies be to say a year Ghana Commercial Bank, companies be to say MTN. Into the best investments any Ghanaian can ever do investing in a Ghana Stock Exchange, because on average Ghana Stock Exchange a return revenue and a ROI of 25%. What it simply means is that every single year biano when you crano na 25% if you invest in a Ghana Stock Exchange. This book is going to go take you through how to invest in a Ghana Stock Exchange, how to invest in a Nyamabia a friend mutual funds. Now, aside this, there are 3 other investment firms be a Ghana Hanson Swa, a yes secret and crowdfunding. If you purchase this book, you are going to get to know of those secrets or those investments, and then it's going to change your life forever. Get this book, The Ghanaian Investor. So open book maybe out a very simple number na at that book neso 055-807-4986. Obe to me a fresh number no. Ofra ye be sort out with the book. Obe to me so our WhatsApp number no. So one person obe free and I say one person obe WhatsApp ya. Very simple. On your screen, video now we share sisi no. Obe hu baby ya draw view products. Obe to me a click so obe hu say books ni na ebeba. Now I click book no version ni twi video wo ho. Ni PDF ewo ho, ni English video enso wo ho. Twi video no eye for wo mo a eye na akenkan eye omoden omo ana wo ntumi nkenkan brofo. Ni English video enso wo ho akenkan yɛ ɔden nanso pɛ brɔfo a English video wɔ hɔ, PDF nso obi a wɔhwɛ a wopɛ sɛ wokan wɔ phone so na kyerɛ sɛ bibia echo smooth no nso deɛ ɛne the PDF. So that is also another way you can get the book. So wotie me now you Ghana ni now wa brochure, you can just go on Amazon now I search book no the title that screen is no the Ghanaian Investor, into search for book ne title Ghanaian Investor we say beba na wa purchase na kyerɛ sɛ ya ship e dia bro e wa brochure ho ana sɛ video na wo hwɛ sisi ano ye wo baby e friend the description box e wo YouTube into na sɛ obe click more o click more a obekɔ description box ni mu into kɔ description box ni mu a obehu sɛ ɛyɛ book no ne links ewa ha wati ase o pese o use mobile money a eno ane se wa click sa link na ya tro get my book here for mobile money, get the ebook here na wa click so na unsaka get the hard copy na wa click so na unsaka very 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 simple. These are the ways obetumi use enya book we yento book we ni yehu senia yebetumi invest. Ghana's economy is booming. I personally believe that the next set of billionaires and millionaires, they will be coming from the Ghana Stock Exchange. And so take advantage of this, learn how to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange amidst any other and all other investments and also what Ghana for.